Okay, the first thing we see when we come through the door, which I've already done, should be sneaking by the way, I forgot that, is what looks like a glow back there. It's actually a campfire where there's a couple of bandits. So at this point you just draw out your bow and arrow, if you have it favorited or whatever. If you're using a bow and arrow, of course, if you're using a sword, you can just run up there and start swinging. Usually what I'll do is I'll shoot one arrow till it bounces off the wall if I can't see them, and that'll show me where they are by highlighting them with the dots if you have the game display set up. Now, unfortunately, they're already dead because it's like the 5th time I've gone through this. Had a bit of bad luck here recently trying to get it recorded and play through, so I've actually walked back and forth through these halls 5 times now. Everything is dead, unfortunately, so I'm not going to show you that, but I will try and point out everything. The good thing is, this should go really, really quick. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, so aside from those 2 bandits that are over there, which you should have killed by now, there's a few skeevers laying around that you can collect tails off of. That's one of the bandits that I didn't quite kill before he got around the corner. And then up here, there's even more skeevers, which have more tails. And this bandit right here was actually laying up on this table. I pulled him down and set him here in a demonstration to show you how to move things. You just hold the button and drag, and then let go. You just tap the deactivate button again. Okay, so that gets us through this, and there is a chest up here. Skeever, I didn't quite get everything out of everywhere, so it's good that I'm coming back through one more time. You'll see the chest here, and you can take whatever out of it. I don't think I can pull my arrow out of there. It's kind of stuck. Okay, so we'll just let that go and move on down the hall. If I'm going too fast for you, feel free to pause or whatever it is that you need to do. If you see me hop sometimes when I'm sneaking, it's because I think hopping makes me move a little bit faster. You'll want to check all these burial urns and stuff. They usually have some money in them. If there's anything in them, it's definitely money. But usually you can get a couple more things, like perhaps some gems or some potions out of them as well, so it always pays to check there. There's nothing up there, no need to bother looking. I know there's no enemies, but I'm still sneaking. Sneaking helps me slow down the pace of the game so I can actually look everywhere as I pass by, as opposed to moving too fast and missing everything. A couple burial urns there. I don't think there was anything of value, but there might have been a book. Maybe the skill book was up here. We'll see, I can't really remember. That's the bad thing about doing it 5 or 6 times over a couple days. Oh, by the way, I apologize for it taking so long to get this one out. I've been trying, and hopefully this one works and you'll be able to see this one. Okay, so as we come down through here, there's going to be a guy walking towards that lever. You don't need to kill him, but if you see him soon enough and you want to, it's always worth the experience. He's going to pull that lever and he's going to get hit by poison darts and he's going to die anyway. No big deal. The thing is you'll see these faces up here with symbols in them. That one's a snake, that one's a whale, and this one's broken off, but fortunately it's right here, and it's a snake. So we need a snake, and a whale is the proper pattern to unlock this knob. And we find the stones over here. It's already at snake and whale, because like I said, I've been through here. I just wanted to show you how to change it real quick. And then I go back here and open it, and voila, the gate opens. Now also up there, there's a bookshelf. I don't think there was anything up there, but again, it's always better to check. And I'm pretty sure I checked. Okay, then we move forward. Over here, I believe there was a soul gem sitting here, petty, and then there's a little bit of stuff in the chest and maybe 1 or 2 of those urns. I actually think the skill book was right here, and I think it was the book Thief. Okay, and then moving on. At this point, you want to get flames ready because there's going to be skeevers at the bottom. And there's no sense in wasting arrows or you're swinging away at skeevers. I mean, they'll die in a flash. So skip on down. They should see you right about now and just toast them. At least I think this is where the skeevers are. And then we'll just put our flames away because there's not going to be much else. We'll just check the room. I don't believe there's much in this room. Maybe a scroll on this table. And then we'll move on down. Now you might see your objective marker over here. That's because the guy we're looking for is on the other side of that wall. So we'll go on down here. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my bow and arrow. And I'm just going to keep on scooting. Still sneaking because I'm a big fan of sneak. Oh, I just remembered I need to change to flames. Got to show you this real quick. There's a bunch of spider webs built up in this back corner here where the skeleton is. He might have stuff and might not, but when you use your flames, you'll burn out the webs and you'll see that chest. So you'll check the chest, get whatever. As you can see, I've already been through here. I didn't find the iron sword worth taking. Okay, now I'll go ahead and switch back to my bow in preparation. Okay, so this guy's over here, and by now he's probably on help, whatever. Who is it? Is it you? Is it me? Whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and draw an arrow, because I know that there's a spider here, and I'm going to look around the corner. You see the spider, I've already killed him, but he's actually going to drop out of that hole. So if you're standing here, you let him drop to the ground and give him about 2-3 shots. Well, you saw where he got, but if he's a little bit stronger than that, or you don't have a stronger bow yet, then just back up behind this doorway and shoot him as much as you can. And if you can't get him from that side, maybe you can get him through here. Okay, so once we get that done, we're going to scoot on through and we're going to check these burial urns here and see if there's anything in there. And these egg sacs that have cracks in them like this, and once they're split open, you can search and you get a spider egg out of those. And sometimes in these little spun up meals, I guess meals to go that they have ready, you can search them and there might be items, gold, skeever tail, stuff like that. Okay, and then we'll get on through. Now, what we're going to see is this guy is sitting here stuck up in the webs. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to flames and we're going to set him free after a little bit of dialogue. Now, as soon as we set him free, keep burning him. Burn him until he dies, because if you don't burn him, he's going to take off running. And when he takes off running, you're going to have to chase him, and he's going to lead you into some bad guys pretty quick. So you could get the overwhelming odds. So don't even give him the chance. Crispy him right here. Then you'll search him. You'll take the gold claw from him. Right here, and that'll come into play in a little bit. At this point, your mission should change to discover the secret of whatever, and through the webs. I don't believe there's much around here in this immediate area. A bookshelf, maybe some potions and stuff, a couple barrier urns, so perhaps some gold. I'm pretty sure I did a thorough job sweeping these out, but it never hurts to double check. Okay, so once we get done with that, we'll move on out. See how quick this is going? Much better. If you'd have been with me the first time, we'd still be stuck back there killing 1 or 2 things. Okay, so we're going to go down this way. Now, if we look carefully enough, I'm going to walk up there. There's a drow that's laying right there. With our bow and arrow, we can shoot him, and you can see he's already on the ground. And what this is going to do is probably going to wake up a couple of more. Oh, hello. And these drow right here that don't... Sometimes they have items, so apparently I didn't sweep this room too good. But hey, it's always nice to have extra treasure, so I'll take a quick look. Now your other drows are going to be coming from right over there. You can see him. He's already dead. Again, I popped him with the arrow, and I think there was another one back over there. He is. He's still in his cradle. So I'll go over there and look at him and show you what I was talking about earlier. This is the one that I killed. He woke up a little bit and then started coming out. His stuff just weighs too much, and I'm not really wanting to carry all that weight. Oh, always good to come back through. Rewarded for my patience, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it all. Iron boots we kind of like. Okay. You see that guy laying right there? How he's got the pants and stuff on? That's how you know he will activate. Fortunately, I shot him before he could move. Now you have to be careful because there's a pressure pad right here which will swing that gate towards you. I will demonstrate. Hopefully I won't get caught by it. Okay, and that's what it'll do. It'll smack you and it'll hurt pretty good, so just stay off the pad and be aware that it's there. Moving on down the hall, we'll put those away. There'll be another drow right here. You can again shoot them before they see you, before they even start to get up, or if you see them start to get up and you already have your bow and arrow, and before they get moving, it's going to save you some pain. That one's a restless drow, so that means he's a little bit tougher than the other guys so far. We'll shoot on down. Apparently another one woke up and tried to come and get me, but he got cut down as well. Alright. And then there's one over here. A couple of the bodies. Oh, I missed another. Oh, steel warhammer. That's why I didn't take it. Okay, so there's that one there, and then there's another one over here. And I think that's it for the drow. Now, there is a chest, I believe, up here. Here we go. So don't forget to hop up here and grab this chest and whatever goodies might be in it. Apparently there was a bunch of goodies because I didn't leave anything. And now we have one of the traps. Now you can either zip right through and just take whatever damage you get, or you can try and step between the blades as they swing, like that. Like that. And like that. Generally I'll just run right through it. Now if you have a bow and arrow or whatever, you can knock those pots off the ceiling and they'll burst and cause everything to catch on fire. Now if you walk through it, you will burn. Just to let you know, we'll just call this a healing opportunity for me. But if you do it where there's a puddle of oil, it will catch everything on fire and burn. Another drow as you're coming through here, he's actually standing right there. So go ahead and take him out and be ready for more. You can see another drow down there. There's going to be oil on the ground. You can shoot the pot up there, which is what I did, and it lit everything on fire, and he stepped out and I shot him with the bow. We'll just zip on through here. You'll see a few more drow. No big deal, just a couple of really sissies, I don't know. Really weak ones, we'll just say that. And then we'll just keep right on booking. Alright, I think we're actually getting pretty close to the end of this little area. Okay, as we come through here, there's going to be a drow that pops out of this, but he won't pop out until you get right about here unless you're running. So as soon as he pops out, you can take a shot. It might take you a couple shots to get him down. Once you knock that guy down and take all his good stuff, you can search his chest over here, and then what we're going to be doing is chain. They put a lot of these little events, like the earlier little puddles of stones and these right here in plain sight, because this is going to be most players' first encounter with these types of things. So they're trying to get you prepared on what to look for in other dungeons and drows and burrows and whatever some things. They're going to place them in a little bit more tricky spots. So it's just to get you trained on what to look for. Alright, then we'll shoot down through here. Okay, we'll come up to some glowing mushrooms. If you want to go ahead and grab those, they make great ingredients. There's a troll skull here. You can take it if you want to carry it. It weighs an awful lot. It could come in handy later, but you'll be able to find them in all kinds of spots. When I say handy, if you build a trophy room, you can build a troll trophy. Okay, if you want, you can take the pickaxe that's laying here and go ahead and mine out this ore. And I left this here on purpose so you could see what the mining process was all about. Anywhere there's any kind of ore, you can mine it up. You're going to get the ore for sure, and sometimes you may pull out gemstones. And I think if you go into Blackreach, you'll actually start to mine soul gems. Okay, so the pickaxe is not light. As you can see, it weighs 10 pounds. So if you want to carry that around, you can just drop the pickaxe. I usually try to keep one on hand because you never know. So I'll go ahead and get in sneak position now. I'm going to walk to the edge of this waterfall and have my bow ready. Okay, my bow ready. And there's going to be a drow that's going to be walking across that little ice bridge there. So I'm going to go ahead and try and shoot him. If I can't, which I didn't on this case, I'll just meet him around the corner here. Make sure you search the chest. Don't stop and do it while you're fighting the drow. As you can see, I waited for him to come around the corner and I shot him right here. Okay. So then you can either drop down at the waterfall, but be careful. You don't have unlimited health, so long drops do hurt and can kill. Otherwise, we'll just walk on around. And if you want to continue to go on down that way, there's a chest right there with the skeleton by it. I'm sure you can see it. I'm not going to go down there because I've already done it, and I don't want to waste your time having to watch me walk down the hill and back up the hill for absolutely nothing. Alright, so I'll just keep on shooting through. Like I said, sometimes I hop because I feel like it gets me greater ground while I'm sneaking. At least until I get the roll ability, which is going to come later. Okay. We're getting there, I promise you. Now when I came up through here, I drew out my bow and there was a drow, and I actually shot him right through that. I wasn't sure if I could or not, but it worked. So that was a lucky shot for me. If you don't happen to get him, he is going to pop up, I assure you. There he is, restless, so he's one of the meaner ones at this point. Oh, how about that? I missed a chest. So let's try our luck with the lock picking. How fortuitous. Almost always this neutral position, because sometimes it can be that and save you a whole lot of trouble. Only 15 gold, but hey, training opportunity. Alright, so moving on through. Okay, now we're in the sanctum. We're getting a lot closer to our objective. I'm not sure how many bad guys and enemies there are running through here, but we'll try and pluck them all off one or two at a time if we can. Actually, I don't think you get lucky to do two enough at a time. Who knows? What do I know? I'm an amateur at this. Which is why I'm recording it for the third time. Okay, so if you look through here, there's going to be a pot there. There's one right there, but there's going to be another one. And I can't necessarily hit the bad guys because they're dead. But I'm going to try and knock the pot down to get their attention. I'm going to stay here on the other side of these as they come out, and I'm going to shoot them. You can see one's dead there. There's another one dead on the stairs, and maybe another one over there. So I've already done this. This time I'm going to show you the run-through technique, since last time I did it the slow and patient way. Okay, so we ran through and made it, no big deal. Now on the other side, usually there's a chain, so you can stop it. If you have somebody following you, they don't get hurt too bad. Alright, don't forget to search your drow, pick up any goodies. I don't think there's many chests or anything back there. Just kill these couple guys and shoot on up the steps. And of course, when you get up the steps, check to your left, check to your right, make sure there's no little secret hidden areas or anything. Don't worry about trying to jump over there, that's where we're going anyway. And then we'll just run back this way. There might be some stuff up on that table there, maybe a few items on the shelves or whatever. Okay, so this is the oily spots I was talking about from earlier that'll catch on fire really good. I'm going to get on the other side and show you. But you can knock those pots down onto an oily surface like that and cause some real havoc, as you can see. Now, I could have done it with that pot there. I goofed. We'll do it with this pot here. So now I'm going to have to wait for it. You know what? Healing opportunity. Or maybe I'll just jump over it. A firewalker I am not. Okay. But like I said, healing opportunity, and that's a good training opportunity. Alright, so now we're coming up to the wall, and fortunately, the last time when I went all the way through, it actually auto-saved here because what I did was stop to do the golden claw and then level up. So since I've already leveled up, I'll show you that. I'm up to level 5 now. I have 2 perks to spend. You should be somewhere close, I guess. I've spent 3 of my levels in health and 1 in stamina. So I'll go ahead and do speech because I know I'm going to be leaving here stuff and have stuff to sell. And then I'm just going to hold on to the other one for a minute. I'd like to do it in alchemy, but I'm not going to spend it or commit it until there's something that I need to commit it on. I don't really need it on sneak because I'm doing quite well in that. I'm thinking maybe archery or speech, who knows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the golden claw. And I'm going to take a close look. Now for me on the PS4 it's R3. So I tap down on my little movement control button and I look and I see a bear, what looks like a moth, and an owl. So I just go up here and I go bear, moth, owl. It's of course not going to work out that way, but I can wish. Okay, so next one should be bear, moth, owl. And then we just take the claw and activate the keyhole. Ta-da! And we have just opened our way into the inner center. And that's how it's going to work for all those walls. Just look closer at the claw, find out what it is, line them up, and then pop on through. Okay, so there's going to be one in the Thieves Guild quest that you don't have a claw for, but fortunately the guy that's with you knows how to open it with his secret trappings and whatnot. Okay, so I've not yet killed the main bad guy, so I'll go ahead and get my bow ready. However, I don't think the main bad guy is going to come out until I do one of 2 things. Either learn the word of power on the wall up there, which we'll see in a minute, or open the chest that's next to his crypt. So I'm just going to try and stay to the side. What it is there's a chest up here I know about. So we're going to go off on our little side quest thing, hopping, jumping, skipping, zippity-doo-dah, whatever it is that we're doing. Okay, get across the river, hop up some rocks, hop up some more rocks, hop up some more rocks. Oh, by the way, jumping is a very effective way to climb rocks. So we have a chest over here. Like I said, I didn't get this far after the autosave, so I was able to just jump back to the autosave and stuff right in. Didn't even have to move the lockpick open from go. Some pretty decent stuff. We'll go ahead and take it all. I weigh too much. This would be where the first thing I get rid of would be that pickaxe I picked up earlier. It's 10 pounds I don't need. That's right, pickaxe is considered a weapon. Right? I know. So we'll go ahead and store that 10-pound beauty and get rid of a couple of those long bows. Actually, if we're getting long bows, get rid of the orax. Okay. I think I'll actually take the pickaxe back since I can get rid of that other weight. Yeah, okay, 284 doesn't sound too bad. Okay, so now you can see there's the arrow. That's the secret. We're not going to be able to learn the word of power through the back side, even though it's showing the streams. So we'll just go ahead back around the other way. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out my bow and have it ready. Because I'm pretty sure as soon as I learn this word of power, he's going to pop out of there. And to learn the word of power, you just walk up on the wall. That easy. Now, I don't think I have any dragon souls yet, so I can't really learn the word. But we'll go over here to magic and down to shouts. And you can see where it says Dragon Soul 0. If I wanted to unlock it, it would have a square option for me. I'd push square, I'd spend the Dragon Soul on that unlock Unrelenting Force, which would then be equipable, and it would be used through, with my current controller configuration, it would be used through the R2 trigger. Okay, so we've done that. I expect to see him popping out of there. Yep, there he is. He's not gonna be happy. Okay, I'm getting some pretty good shots. And that's where the shot goes. No need to freak out, just stay on target. Alrighty. Dragonstone. We picked up Dragonstone, which somebody else is seeking, and I told you about that a little bit earlier. 22 pounds, so I might have to lose some other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to lose some other stuff. I'm going to go straight to weapons, and I'm going to drop a... I'm going to drop the longbow. Okay, so I've got 2 pounds to spare. Hopefully I don't fill that up with potions and soul gems, because there's a potion. There's a soul gem. Okay, so the Dragonstone's going to come into use in Whiterun. I think that's pretty much it. We've killed everybody, so we can now just most expeditiously find a way out. Which is going to be up this way to the left-hand side. Another introduction to a handler, knob type. Not hidden in plain sight, but you will be looking for that type later on. So I think they've pretty much shown you every type of handle or maneuver or device that you may encounter in the game. Like I said, this particular mission is a good learning mission. It hits on just about all the basics that you're going to need to solve any puzzle or quote-unquote problem. We'll take some flowers. Hopefully it doesn't put me overweight. Alright, leave the skull there because it serves absolutely no purpose. You can't grind it in a bone meal or anything. Alright, and with that we exit Bleakfalls. That wasn't so bad. That was a pretty quick turnaround. Okay, so with that, all I'm going to do is head back to town real quick and turn this in, get the golden claw, or get rid of the golden claw, get the money for it. We'll check around here real quick to make sure there's no chest hidden up on high spots, because usually coming out of caves, well, occasionally coming out of caves, there's something tucked away. Now I weigh too much to run. Go figure. Alright, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a couple mountain flowers, look at my ingredients, see what I have a whole lot of. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to eat one of everything, and it'll teach me the first ability. Well, one of everything I have more than one of. So we'll call this our first alchemy learning experience. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and that got me underweight. Perfect. So now I'm just going to go ahead to the map, and now that I've been places, here's your little info pack on the world map. Apparently the first time we've been to it. Since I've already discovered Riverwood, again, it's completely whited in. There's no black shading on it like with the Whiterun. We're just going to jump right there. Save ourselves the walk. Okay. I just got to remember to save this and post it. I'm sure I will. I hope we'll find out. If not, I'll be doing this again, and you won't even know this ever happened. And you'll hear me talking about, oh, now for the 6th time, I've had to redo the redo on the redo. Okay, so we're running in here to the Riverwood Trader. The door was cracked open, so we might have to hit it twice. It happens sometimes. So we'll go back here and talk to Dude. Tell him that we found your claw.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
You really think I would come back here without the claw? Hello.
You found it!
Duh.
There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
So I'm just gonna ignore the fact that he more or less just accused me of shaving some gold off the claw.
That sort of thing.
I'm overweight, so I need to sell some things. I want to look in his miscellaneous, and I'm going to see if he has a mammoth tusk. Just because I know one of those will come in handy if he has it. He doesn't. However, he does have soul gems. A little too rich for my blood. Let me sell it. We're going to need 4 of those eventually. So I might just buy those. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell off my crap. You sell off your crap and everything will be great. So I'll go through my weapons. Sell off things I don't need. I'll do the same with my apparel, same with my potions, same with my scrolls, but I'm not going to sit here and waste your time having you watch me do it. and then once I get everything sold
Till
off,
next time.
I'll
Watch
check
what
and
you're
make sure he
doing.
doesn't have anything I need. Now that we've done the favor of the Golden Claw, and we've done the favor of the Fandal letter, if you have the ability to get married, all you gotta do is go to Riften, get an amulet tomorrow, come back, and she will ask you if you want to be married. Now, I wouldn't marry her personally. I've done it before, and that dude Fandal will be coming in and out
It
of her
means
house
so
all
much
the
to
time.
us to have the claw
And you
back where it
can't get a
belongs.
divorce.
Thank you.
And if you kill her, you can't get married again. Or if you get her killed by taking her somewhere and letting a giant beat her to death, or whatever the case may be. If she dies, you can't get remarried. We'll just say that. So I'd advise against marrying her. Alright, so that's it for now. On the next go around, we'll look at fishing real quick, and then we'll make our way to Right One. White Run. Bye.